insult as time.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight at OCW Tradition, it is the OCW Women's Championship on the line. Eden von Engeland is the challenger. The champion is standing to my left, Natalie Mae.
Hi, Polly. How are you?
Doing good. How are you feeling? This has been coming for quite some time.
Yes, it has, and I can't wait to get my hands on Eden. She wants to hit me from behind, and then use Gino and Asher to distract me in a match and get pinfall on me. But now I can have some fun. Now I don't have to hold back. I can unleash all my anger on Eden.
What exactly do you have in mind?
Well, if I told you, that would not be a surprise.
That's a chilling forecast for Eden von Engeland tonight for the OCW Women's Championship. OCW Women's Championship on the line here at Tradition. Still smarting from that brass ring gauntlet.
Yeah, but the Hockey Hitman, Eden von Engeland, with their sights firmly set on the OCW Women's Championship here tonight.
Eden set their sights on gold from day one. And for Eden, this could be it.
Eden with the possibility of becoming the first English-born champion here in OCW.
And Eden already owns a pinfall victory, albeit controversially, over Natalie Mae. Remember back at Winter Games, that mixed tag team victory there that resulted with a, hockey stick?
Yeah, but you also got to keep in mind that Eden owns that pinfall over Natalie. So Eden has the mental advantage right now.
Does she?
She's pinned the champion already. But now Eden has to do it with the championship on the line.
Well, I'm looking at a very confident champion walking to the ring in Natalie Mae.
Natalie Mae, the OCW Women's Champion for 182 days. But the thing is, can she hold on to that championship?
Once again, glad you could join us here for Tradition 2022. Paul and Drew at ringside.
I'm begging you, give me a proper introduction.
Drew the Werewolf Starter.
Thank you.
Good Lord, do I have to do that every time?
Yes.
Well, Eden is now drawing with the crowd. I believe Eden just saw a soccer kick on one of the OCW faithful that Eden just did not like. Eden Van Engeland is a dangerous competitor. Don't underestimate her. Like at the end of the day, Eden started off in field hockey and said that wasn't violent enough. Then transitioned to pro wrestling.
But also keep in mind, Eden Cambridge educated as well.
Eden's intellect is scary. And that could be the X factor of the match.
And this match for the OCW Women's Championship.
At some point, the talking is going to have to stop, and that's when the bell rings. No, maybe not. Porter O'Shea, our referee here, struggling to get the champion back to the neutral corner. There goes the bell, and here we go. Oh man, Eden got stuck in the ropes there.
Eden out to the floor.
You know, this is Natalie's first opportunity here at Tradition to have a match. This is a huge moment in her career.
100%.
Looked like Eden trying to use that ring post to her advantage.
Hard into the barricade.
Eden nearly toppled over the barricade and into the front row, which is why you get your free sale tickets, Drew.
And Natalie using the barricade to tie up Eden.
Oh man, what?
Oh, was that necessary?
Well, she'd sit in the way. Oh my God!
Sid Von Engeland into the front row.
This is crazy. Meanwhile, Eden driving down the champion onto the top of that barricade. Oh, what a bump kick. It has been very hard to get our competitors to get into the ring tonight.
Well, there's just so much on the line here tonight at Tradition.
We've got the main event still to come tonight. Extreme Warfare. 4-on-4. Well, maybe. We still don't know who the fourth man is for the entourage, if they even have a fourth man.
Oh, believe me, we got a fourth. I'll tell you
Keep
that.
saying we. Oh, the backstabber by Eden. Into, looks like maybe like a sleeper of sorts, but I don't think Eden has
No.
quite, it's like a chin lock of sorts, but with that body scissors, this is very painful.
Yeah, it also makes it very hard to breathe.
A fist to the face fixed that. Eden, 10 months ago. Oh, arm breaker by Von Engeland. Eden has wanted this opportunity for months. Almost could have bullseyed on the champion from the moment Eden set foot in OCW.
But look at the confidence on the face of Eden Von Engeland.
Well, confidence, but also driving the face down into the mat, and now using looks like the hair. I can't really tell from our vantage point here. Sid Von Engeland just starting to stir at ringside. He's been out cold since, I think Crazy Granny might have got him. Shots underneath the ribs by Natalie, looking for the opportunity. Beautiful into an STO by Eden Von Engeland. This is a pinning predicament. One count only by Porter O'Shea. Natalie had to get that left shoulder off the mat. Excuse me, the right shoulder. Natalie's struggling here to try to get out of, looks like a variation of the key lock.
Well, Eden has to get that elbow bent. That's just going to put more pressure on that elbow.
Maybe you were right about this. Eden has had the advantage since the beginning. Into the cover of that variation of the back suplex. 2 count only for Von Engeland. It's interesting to see what Eden Von Engeland is willing to do here. We saw that field hockey stick come into play 2 months ago. Eden seems very willing to pull out all the stops.
We have to win gold here in OCW.
Short clothesline could be for the championship, 2 count only. Now you talk about the short clothesline. The clothesline is, in the eyes of some, a simple movement, but in the hands of a skilled artist like Eden Van England, it's very effective.
100%.
And Eden is just picking apart Natalie here.
And the short distance that you have in that short arm clothesline, it just makes your head snap back when you get hit with that.
Right back to the arm. That has been the target for Eden. Natalie is just trying to figure out how to get away, maybe create a little bit of separation, try to regain and refocus here, because Natalie just can't get out of the starting blocks.
Oh, that left shoulder sent hard into the turnbuckle.
And follows it up with an uppercut. Eden gains momentum, another uppercut. I should mention those are European-style uppercuts. I don't think Eden needs to choke Natalie Mae, though, Drew.
Well, she can do it for 4 seconds anyway. Get disqualified on 5.
Nobody home on the splash in the corner. Natalie trying to... She's trying to go for the throat.
Eden has Natalie up.
That looked like the PH driver. Oh, beautiful suplex. It looked like, again, Natalie almost outsmarted each there. The cover, 2 count only. Because Natalie was going for a suplex of her own, Eden able to shift weight and quickly turn that into an offensive maneuver. Again, though, does not have to use the hair of the head.
Eden wasn't using the hair.
She was standing on Natalie's hair.
What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
Eden was simply wrenching the arm of Natalie Mae.
Well, that pump kick to the elbow is not going to help Natalie Mae. Eden knows that arm is wounded. And Eden Van England is zeroing in like a sniper. Oh, but Natalie explodes out of the corner. Looked like a clothesline, but maybe both. This time, Natalie a little bit faster on that suplex, Drew. One more time. That one looked...
Eden was dropped right on the top of their head.
It looked almost like a brain buster. Swinging neckbreaker by Natalie Mae. The champion gaining momentum into the cover off the neckbreaker, 2 count only. Natalie Mae could be, well, she looked like she was signaling for the Mayday. Eden has Natalie in a compromised position. Almost looked like maybe a spine buster. A drop toe hold. A nasty maneuver that just came out of nowhere. That pump knee did not connect with Natalie, but it connected with the second turnbuckle, Drew.
It's definitely going to mess up the knee of Eden Van England.
Maybe now Natalie can start picking apart that knee, return the favor of the damage done to that left arm. Which, man, that arm is dangling. That is not good news. Looking for...
Eden has Natalie up.
Planted and into
And
an
a cross
arm breaker.
armbar.
Will Natalie Mae tap out? Natalie able to shift into it. Looks like into a pity predicament. It's into a pity predicament. 2 count only. Very smart. Oh, wait. Natalie's going to return the favor.
But you notice Eden has their hands firmly clasped together, and that's one defense against the armbar. That's another.
Beautiful technique by Eden to get out of that hold and then back to their feet.
Very accomplished grappler is Eden Van England.
Natalie trying, could not quite. Powering through the pain into a Samoan drop.
But notice Natalie immediately went to that arm.
You almost wonder if that momentary lapse was because of the damage done to that arm. Maybe Natalie just couldn't get enough strength. Back to the neck breaker. Why the hell does Sid Van England have that hockey stick? A second neck breaker.
Sid can carry on whatever he wants. Is it hurting anything for him to have that out here?
It just doesn't seem like Mayday! Into the cover, off the Mayday. It is over.
No!
What?
Eden kicked out at 2.
Mayday has put away every opponent that Natalie has faced. And now, for Natalie, she's gonna have to go deeper into the bag of tricks here. Maybe pull off something that she hasn't done before. What is it gonna take to stop Eden Van England? In the corner, and this doesn't look good for either competitor. Eden. Oh, wait, Eden's setting up for it.
Oh, no! We have a new champion!
The PH driver, we've got a new champion!
We have a new OCW Women's Champion!
Eden has done exactly what Eden said they would do and captured championship gold in Ohio Championship Wrestling.
And the 182-day reign of Natalie Mae ends here tonight at Tradition. Congratulations to the new OCW Women's Champion, Eden Van England.
Unbelievable.
For the first time in the history of Ohio Championship Wrestling, we bring you the dog collar match. This will be for the Ohio Heritage Championship. Chuck the Truck Morris made the challenge, and standing by now is the Ohio Heritage Champion, the made man, Gino DeCapo.
That's right, Paulie, you said it right. The Ohio Heritage Champion, the made man, Gino DeCapo, tonight. Tradition 2022, the biggest night in OCW. All year, you look forward to Tradition. What happened last year, Tradition, Paulie? The made man won that brass ring, and I've been saying it all along. I've had a plan, and that plan was to hold this Ohio Heritage title. Now, Charles, call me out in a dog collar match. Paulie, do you know about a dog collar? Do you know what this match is? Do you know how it works? There's going to be a collar around Charles's neck. There's going to be a collar around my neck. In between is 15 feet of steel chain, just like they did in the ancient gladiator arenas. Tonight, 2 gladiators are getting into that ring, Paulie. Chuck the Truck and the made man, Gino DeCapo. And tonight it's Tradition. It's the biggest night of the year, the biggest match of the year, the biggest match in my career. I've worked my ass off to win this title, and I'm doing everything in my power to go home with this title. It's gonna be violent, Paulie. It's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be bloody. And that's all right. The main man likes to fight. And Chuck the Truck, you're stepping into the ring with me again. We know each other so well. But tonight, Charles, tonight, it's gonna be a world of punishment. I'm walking out as the champ. And you, Charles, are gonna be sleeping with the fishes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled one fall to a finish. It is the special dog collar match. It is for the OCW Ohio Heritage Championship. In this contest, both men will be linked by a dog collar. Anything goes, there must be a winner.
For many of us who are fans first of pro wrestling, Drew, this is a match you don't see often, if ever.
Yeah, the dog collar match, probably one of the most violent kind of matches that you can be in.
And we talked about it at the top of the show. Viewer discretion advised. This could get really violent.
Gino looking very sleek in that jacket. But I also have to point out something that Gino tweeted this morning. And I quote, "Tonight, I'm retaining my Ohio Heritage Championship. It's going to be violent. It's going to be punishing. It's going to be the end of Chuck the Truck Morris." So that just puts you in the mindset of the Ohio Heritage Champion coming into this matchup.
And it's worth pointing out, Gino DeCapo has previously competed in a dog collar match. Not here in OCW, it's the first time we've ever had this match, but in War Wrestling in 2020, Gino DeCapo actually had to suffer through this match before. I almost wonder if maybe this decision by Chuck the Truck Morris could backfire unintentionally. For the first time, that dog collar. Black, you can see also the steel chain that links those two dog collars. In just moments, each man will be forced to put on a dog collar, and then they will be tethered by that chain.
Yeah, they will be tethered around the neck by that chain.
This could be the most brutal match in OCW history. Both of these men compete throughout the years. This thing goes back to 2017 when both of these men were just breaking into Ohio Championship Wrestling. There has been a pure hatred between these two for so long that I'm not sure that any other match could finish this, could understand the gravity of this rivalry. And remember, Chuck the Truck Morris beat Gino DeCapo's business partner? Is that what we're calling him?
Yes.
Asher Knox. And it's also worth pointing out that last tradition, Chuck the Truck Morris won the Ohio Heritage Championship in a street fight. He is no stranger to these kind of no rules, no holds barred style matches, as the dog collar is fastened around the neck of the truck.
But also keep in mind, Gino, no stranger to violent match types. This man has been in street fights. If you remember back, this man has won a body bag match.
Tradition. Actually, no, that was the following month, but the same difference. It was brutal, too. Gino DeCapo likes brutality. In his line of business, that is the name of the game.
I'll show you who the big dog is. Keith, put it on. Put it on.
This is... I can't believe we're actually going to do this.
Come on, Charles.
Senior official Keith Smith.
Papa Smurf, the perfect person for this match.
Yep. Hooking in the Ohio Heritage champion to that dog collar.
It's worth pointing out that the reason, as the bell goes on this dog collar match,
And we are underway in a dog collar match for the OCW Ohio Heritage Championship.
the championship was won by Gino DeCapo via the brass ring. Actually won it from Chuck the Truck Norris. This is the fourth title defense for Gino DeCapo. And I don't think it's going to get more violent than this. It's legal. There are no rules beyond pinfall or submission to end it. But a rake of the eyes and then shots right to the hip. Gino's zeroing in early. And hooked by DeCapo.
Watch this one. Come in.
Oh! What a clothesline by the Truck. Follows it up with that back elbow. And the boot. And it looked like for a moment there, Chuck the Truck almost got tangled up in that steel chain.
One of the dangers of a dog collar match, getting entangled in that chain.
Because at the end of the day, this isn't a wrestling match. This is a fight between two. Nice clothesline. As Gino DeCapo put it in a pre-show interview, gladiators. These are two gladiators going to war here tonight. Oh, the knee to the face. The champion is down. Oh, looked like a Vader bomb. Cover for the championship. No. I know it was the first pinfall of the match, but that really could have been the only pinfall of the match, the way this is going to go. That steel chain to the midsection by DeCapo.
That's smart of Gino DeCapo to use the chain to his advantage.
And now just teeing off, unchuck the Truck on his knees, crawling away, trying to get to the ropes. That really doesn't matter in this match, though.
Oh, not at all.
I mean, Chuck lost his footing for a moment. Power slam! High angle, cover for the no! Incredible speed and agility for Chuck the Truck Norris. Gino hung out to dry right now, just trying to gain a breath maybe.
Take some of your own medicine.
You almost wonder how tight that dog collar is around the neck. This is torture. And we've seen Gino do this to Chuck the Truck Norris and so many other competitors here in OCW. It's almost like Turnabout's fair play tonight, Drew.
Gino to the outside.
But still wrapped around that, tethered to that chain. He's not going to be able to get very far. Nice shot to the face by Chuck. Another, that boot to the side of the head. Going for the trifecta. Oh, no, by the chain. Oh, God.
That was a brilliant move by Gino DeCapo.
It was brilliant and it was vicious. And I think Chuck the Truck caught the top of the steel ring post, which, by the way, that's not covered.
No, it's not.
That's just steel.
Yeah, that's just sharp steel on the top of those posts.
Chuck the Truck trying to recover here, just trying to figure out what happened to him. Oh, man, that barricade not doing any favors for the challenger here.
Chucky boy? Huh? Is this what you wanted? Huh? Chucky boy. Come here.
So, fear, the guttural, visceral hatred. Gino has taken control of this matchup. Oh, God.
Chuck's busted open.
We had our suspicions after Chuck crashed into the top of the ring post, but we have confirmation. The blood pouring from the forehead of the challenger who chose this match, Drew. God, that chain, that heavy steel chain, swung like a strap over the midsection of the challenger.
Power slam the main man. A chop.
DeCapo sends, oh wow, a power slam of his own. DeCapo getting caught up in that chain. And the blood continues to pour out of the face of Chuck the Truck Morris.
Oh, Charles. Look where we are here. Come here.
And it looks like Gino is going to return the favor from earlier.
Yeah, turnabout, fair play.
It's legal. There's nothing that Papa Smurf can do here. And had Chuck the Truck tapped out, that would have been it.
Get back in here. You stay right
Absolutely.
there. Come here.
This is such a violent match.
Gino.
And now using the
Use
steel chain. Oh my God. Somebody's got to stop Gino DeCapo.
There's nothing that referee Keith Smith can do.
He's trying to maim the man, Drew.
Chuck crashing hard to the floor.
Chuck the Truck just got choked out with that steel chain.
Good hit, Chucky boy.
By the way, that chain was wrapped around Chuck's leg when he went to the floor, so he may have landed on his head over there.
Again, the chain. You can hear. Oh, this is horrifying. Chuck screaming in agony. But the Truck will not give up. That chain almost got stuck around the neck again there.
That chain is around the neck of Chuck Morris.
I don't know what is going through the mind of... Oh, there's that... Oh, wait a minute. Again, using the maneuvers of his opponent is Chuck the Truck Morris. That was that necktie cutter. I almost wonder if DeCapo isn't fully aware of how much studying Chuck the Truck has done. Right to the knee.
Intelligent at Gino. Chuck with a history of knee problems.
That Gino DeCapo has told us about himself here on various broadcasts. If anybody knows the injury history of Chuck the Truck Morris, it's the Ohio Heritage champion Gino DeCapo. Again, with that chain around the throat. Beautiful neck breaker by DeCapo. Whether you like him or not is irrelevant as he goes into the cover for the win. No. If there's one thing you can say about DeCapo, he is efficient.
Oh, absolutely.
And Chuck wisely getting that chain out from behind his neck. The one thing I will say is that DeCapo has done a lot tonight. Seems to be toying with Chuck. But I think Gino came down on that chain. Oh, that's the flying meatball. Cover for the win. No. DeCapo's version of the back seat senton, the flying meatball as he calls it, utilized against him.
Let's do this now, G!
And again, that chain coming into play. A leg sweep. Chuck just did not notice that. Oh, the flying meatball connects by DeCapo.
Oh, DeCapo showing Chuck how it's done.
Oh, wait, no. Not with the chain, not with the chain!
The chain!
God, the cover. And this one could... The fight continues in Chuck the Truck Morris. 2 count only. What does it say about a man to kick out of that? With the violence and the brutality ratcheted up. Gino DeCapo is whipping that man with a chain. Could be looking almost a variation of the camel clutch, using that steel chain.
Yeah, but you got to keep in mind, Chuck asked for this.
Yes, he did. And I think he's got to be wondering what he got himself into a bit here. This thing has not gone the way of the challenger. It's just almost like Gino kind of baited him into this.
Hey, Charles! I think a fellow once said...
Boot to the side of the
Kick
head.
in the head! Come on!
A patented boot to the head from Gino.
Because Gino knew he had previous experience, and he's already been in the dog collar. So when Chuck picked that match, Gino was, I don't want to say nervous, he was definitely concerned. But it almost seemed like he was relishing this opportunity.
That's right! Charles is going down on this one!
Gino saying this is it. Both men perched precariously on the second rope. And Gino takes the tumble. There's not much distance that can be cleared here. That chain limits. But it looks like Chuck. Oh, no!
Smart of Gino.
Somebody needs to check the neck of Chuck the Truck Morris. He was yanked violently off the second rope, crashed to the mat.
But you also got to keep in mind, those are leather collars around the necks of both men. So that leather alone must be just rubbing the heck out of their necks.
Ripping and tearing the flesh.
Hey, man! Let's go to the top!
Gino to the second rope.
Come on, Charles! Come here!
Gino reeling Chuck into that chain.
But Chuck the Truck Morris was ready with a forearm and another. Oh my God! The strength of Chuck the Truck. Does he have enough for the title? No.
No, 2 count only.
Each man has delivered what they thought was a killing blow, only to find themselves deeper in the trench. For Chuck, it looks like that blood has finally stopped on his forehead. Oh, wait! The truck stop connects!
Gino wisely rolling out of the ring.
It was all DeCapo could do to keep his championship, because that running kick The truck stop from Chuck the Truck has put down just about everybody here in OCW. Chuck dragging DeCapo into the ring by the chain. And now, letting DeCapo feel that steel chain across the back. Holy hell. And the OCW faithful want more blood, more violence in this dog collar match. Jesus, right to the elbow. Will the truck runneth over here? Oh, but Chuck may have telegraphed that. Looking for the DDT. Went into the... Oh, wait a minute. That's that guillotine. Maximum overdrive.
What Gino needs to do is slide his feet out and get to his knees to alleviate that pressure.
I don't think he's going to get that opportunity. Oh, spine buster. And that chain just driven into the back, the small of the back.
Gino into the cover.
This could be enough. It is not. Both of these men physically drained, perhaps mentally taxed as well. Gino does not agree with the referee, Papa Smurf. Maybe more or less just doesn't believe that Chuck the Truck is still going. But the OCW faithful still believe in Chuck.
America!
That dangerous submission hold. Locked in by DeCapo. Chuck is fading. Oh, God, no.
Gino using the chain as well.
The Omerta with the steel chain. What more can Chuck the Truck take? Rolls through. Into a cover. It's no. 2 count only. Wait a minute. The kiss of death. Chuck the Truck Morris with the kiss of death and DeCapo.
I think Gino might be bleeding from the nose.
And the spine buster. Do we have a new champion? Yes, we do. For the second time in his career, and the second time at Tradition, Chuck the Truck Morris runneth over as the new Ohio Heritage Champion in what was a war. Wow.